Hey guys, what's up? Here we have a Sunnel? I don't know. Who comes up with these names? It's a SLA 110. So the 110cc Chinese, Korean, whatever, four-wheeler. I don't know where it's made, but everybody tends to call them Chinese because they break a lot. So when I bought this one, it actually only had one issue. So be on the lookout for this. With a good battery in it, it still would not turn over. And turns out this cable here that runs to the brake is a brake sensor. So it's to make sure the brake's pulled in when when you're going to start it. So down in here, if you pull this plastic off here, you can see in there where that brake connects to the main wiring harness, it came disconnected. So you can either rewire it, or if you tie the two wires together on the harness, it'll always start without the brake even being pulled in. So anyhow, one other issue it has, bulb tires. So figure we might as well finish them off before we install new ones. So I'm going to show you guys how to do a burnout here. This brake setup has a brake for the front and the rear. So you're going to want to, we need the front brake here to lock the fronts up while we do the burnout. So we're going to want to disconnect the rear brake, which on mine is the top one. It's probably also the top one on yours. But you'll if you look here on this tightening mechanism, you'll line the slot up with, give me a second, hard to do with one hand here. I'm going to line the slot up with the slot in the bracket. Once that's lined up, alright, I got to turn mine out a little. Once that's lined up, the cable inside can pull loose. So if you pull this out, that cable will slide out of the slot there, pull it across, and the brake pops out. So we can install that back later. We'll just tuck it in here out of the way. Now we can do a brake burnout. That also, you'll see, let that twist. So now we don't have as much tension on this. So we're going to want to turn this one out. And then you can of course check, make sure it's working. It is holding the front brakes there. So anyhow, let's do burnout. We're good. Let's finish this. Smoke. How about you? This thing won't sit still, so we're gonna make it smoke. Let's see. Alright. The brakes didn't want to hold us still, so we're gonna use this as our brake. This thing just wants to do donuts, so that one time caught a little too much traction there, and doesn't look like there's any damage. So let's finish these tires off. Those things weren't popping. Let's open the door up, get a little air in here. Man, I don't know if you could see that, but during that video, there's like balls of hot rubber landing on the back of my neck. Oh man. Still more rubber. Let's get some more. Moving that thing, it started to get so hot. I think I've vibrated my seat bracket off too. Alright, quick stop right here. Starting to overheat. Barely has enough power to spin the tires now. We're going to have to help it. She's a little hot. We're going to go cool her down. Okay. Well, it's official. I did finish the tires. I hear it hissing. And this one, definitely flat. So, got our money worth out of those. Garage is still clearing the smoke out 10 minutes later, so. Not bad for a 110cc little four-wheeler.